Hello, I'm Liz, and this is Random Workings, and welcome to our 30 Minutes to Do miniature painting series. Right, sort of a new camera setup again, but I think I tried it in the last episode. I have the camera movable to some degree, so let's hope that I don't keep poking my nose in this time. Little adjustments as we go. I don't remember which ones we were on. We're just clearing them up, trying to get some Nuln oil. I think I've done yellow and red for a majority of them. And I think this one does need doing. I think it's only the last one that needs gold, and then a few. This one needs a few touches up on the yellow again. So, where is my brush? My paint's separated a little bit. Let's get this focused. That's as close as the zoom will let me go. I'm hoping that is okay. I don't have full screen. Nope. I just want this one. And of course doing that means I've hidden the controls. Sorry! I do wish I had an arm, or just somewhere to actually do this. Right, I can't have that open and change the setting. This is a brilliant start. How do this? Right, let's go up to 70. That looks too fuzzy. Actually, no, that looks okay. We'll stick at 70. If it's fuzzy, I do apologise. But yes, I'm going to paint. If I put autofocus on, it's going to have trouble. That's my only issue. 60. Don't worry. I have made it so that I can cut out the face and move the soldiers around. I'm picking red. Let's go. I really shouldn't have used this paintbrush for mixing, because it means I'm going to get paint in all the wrong places on the brush. I'll have to be careful. Right. Yeah, see, I've got all the way to this nib. Did not want to do that. You can see how bright the colour is when you first apply it, though, in comparison to what it looks like once it's dried. You know, that colour versus that colour. Which is a good thing about painting. You can tell where you... unless your wet colour is very similar to your dry colour, you can generally tell where you have and have not been when applying new-ish paint. And I'll also be able to tell how quickly it's drying. Because gold was the last colour to go on, I have a feeling gold itself isn't too bad in terms of needing to be spruced up and cleaned. So I might ignore gold. I can always just go over it again later. As long as I don't do a major problem. Or a major mistake. All good. You see, I've gone ever so slightly in there. I need like, what's it called? Those sticks with the fluff on the end. That people have a tendency of sticking in their ears when I'm not entirely sure they should be. Cotton buds, maybe? Need a cotton bud to dip in places where I've accidentally gone wrong. See if I can catch the paint before it dries. Oh. Because my finger doesn't necessarily get to it. Yeah, see, I can't take it all off, but I can at least lessen the blow of that red splob just there. Right. I think the only place gold would need to be applied is on like some of the shoulder pads. This is the one where I need to make a skin tone, actually. And pick a hair colour. Tiger can stay gold. Or lion, or whatever it's meant to be. I hope this video finds you well. I just finished making the last visualizer for the current batch. And it should be out. I had fun making the images for this one. What colour do I make? Does it matter? Probably. Do I need to go over the gold? That is another question. I think with that, that's technically the red gold. Oh. Oopsie. Daisy. I need to do gold. Touch-ups. I think there's like 2, maybe 3, where I've went over the gold symbol and the shoulder pads with red. a little bit of gold. I'm going to... They are a bit plain on the maces. So, I've got some blues. Maybe I'll add blue onto the maces. But then again, it might look alright after I've Nuln it. Thing I've been threatening to do. Do I... You can always Nuln again. This guy needs some gold. This person needs some gold doing. And then it's just even more cleanup. But I don't think I'm going to do any more cleanup. I've got a little pits. I'm just going to go quickly look at them. Okay. I could be wrong doing this. Perhaps. Right, I'm thinking of doing a brown skin colour on that person. Maybe bright orange. So, brown skin with orange. And I think if you put purple and leaf brown, it makes it pop more. I don't know why, I just feel like doing that. But I also am worried of being told off for deciding to do a brown skin while I'm white, but I want to try something. I think the gold is dry. Oh no, there is bits of gold. If I add water to it, will it come back to life? Don't think so. I think the gold has died. Quite a bad death. Well, we're only doing this small little bit. I'm undoing what I just did, but at the same time, this is the block. In a decent posture while doing this is hard because I want to lean in, but I know I shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think there was really enough gold to be doing much on that. In the gold. I think I just forgot some pat, which is a bad idea. If I choose to do any more gold. There's red and there's white, and I think it's just because the gold is a slightly different colour and also a much older colour. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block in these colours. So, purple first, probably with the orange. I don't have any paint, what are they called? They're basically stainless steel balls that you put in your paint to help you with mixing it. Agitators. Paint agitators. They basically mean you don't have to spend as long shaking your paints. I'm hoping this paint is open. What I might do was I might slowly block in this one model in terms of the colours I was on about, and also Nuln the others because I'm pretty sure they're okay to do. So yeah, I'll do that. Sorry about the sounds. Right, let's crack open this purple. Which has been opened before. I'm going to try not to pull too much paint out onto the palette. I think one of the bad things I do is I waste a lot of paint because I put far too much paint out anyway. Which one's my layer? This one's my layer. Right. So I think they've got only a sliver of hair over the top of their head. I think the rest is at least cut back down to the point that there's no colour. So might take a few layers of this. It's probably not a base colour. But give it a try. Do I have a shade brush? I feel I should have a shade brush. I've got a base and a layer brush. And a dry brush. Dry brushing is like end game stuff. Putting this on a little too thick. Or too thin. I almost lost some of the detail there. Because it was too watery potentially. Right, that's that purple. I'm going to pick the spear again, just to quickly see if my shade brush is on the other side of the camera. The colour of the water is quite nice. You can't see it as well. But it's a mix of red, gold, and now purple. That's a base brush. That's a dry brush. Did I bring my shade brush? Oh, I already have my shade brush. Whoops. Right. So, as far as I know, you're supposed to lather them with the oil, which we'll attempt to fall over. I don't think you really need to shake them on the oil, but I'm going to anyway. But this is a very liquidy, like it's a bit thin. And apparently, let's start from the gap. You just lather the model in it. No, I might be leveling this too thinly. But it supposedly gets into all of the cracks and makes them stand out. Oops, I dipped that brush in far too far. I just gotta go over every so often, make sure that there aren't any very obvious pools. Look around this leg. I'm not being very methodical in where I pick to shade at the moment. I could be doing this wrong. We'll see, we'll see. If you let it pool, it'll just become a nice dark blob that you then have to deal with. Probably using the wrong shade on certain colours, like there is definitely shades. For specific colours, I think there's a yellow type shade, which probably would be better for the yellow. That's far too much on that one location. Basically, shade water does the shading for you. Not entirely sure how you get shade back off. In terms of the brush, I assume you can just thing it off like you would a wet brush. And I'm also assuming I can just put it back in the pot. Many assumptions. It will make the base layers darker, but that just means the layering we do later will stand out much more. This will be one of those things where I do it wrong the first time and then start to figure it out. Much like any hobby. I went for Nuln oil because it's the default oil and it's just a nice black. So I think I'll do 2 and then check on my colour model. And then maybe add some. Yeah, if you get a puddle, you can just take your brush and put it in the puddle, and it'll absorb most of it. Unless of course your brush is full. But then you can just go put it somewhere else. Just need to make sure you catch it before it dries as a puddle. I don't think it matters too much. I think it just leaves areas of too dark, or if you've taken it off too much, too light in comparison to surrounding areas. It's not really going to do much on the cloak, except for on the back where the ripples are. It's more for the detail on the legs. That's technically supposed to be red there. I actually don't think I'm going to have time, based on my time that I just saw, to do all of these. It just means there's a comparison between the ones that I've finished Nulning and the ones that are not. I do need to let it settle. I keep going over every single area, which is probably going to actually make it worse. I'm trying to prevent pooling but not also removing the paint, which is supposed to be sort of pooling, just not as advancedly as you would like. Secure the Nuln oil. And it's because it's sort of watery like ink, it should come off my brush quite quickly. Although it has done the same thing as before, which is that although this one's not as bad, it's not done the full body. The tip is gone black. You can see the edge there. But yes, that is two medals Nuln. and 1 skill and horn. Started off. Those don't look very good. I think I might have taken off the Nuln. Or they're just taking a while to dry. And I have to do some fixing up. But you can see the comparison of colour. But yes. Let's see. Let me actually be talking to you. But yes, I don't think pulling the zoom down actually does anything. Yes, that was our 30 minutes of painting. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for sticking through to the end of this video. And if you like what you saw and want some more, why not hit the like button, maybe subscribe, and then check out one of the videos or playlists showing up on the screen. Or why not head over to the channel for even more options. And if you have subscribed, hit the bell on this video or the channel page and get notified every time a new video goes live. But either way, it's bye for now, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!